Hey up,
I'm the Yorkshire
I'm the
Time
Yorkshire
Lord.
Time
This
Lord.
is Dog
This
Two
is
of the
Dog Two of the
Dogs,
Dogs,
Dog
the
Bolter.
time of my life, dogs.
Okay, so this is going to be a short video. I've literally picked probably the most obscure of the Doctor Who characters. It's just a character that appeared once, briefly, in a Doctor Who comic. And the comic was called The Time of My Life, which is also a great song from the film Dirty Dancing. Such a great film that. I'd love to see my dogs attempt a Dirty Dancing lift. If they could do a Dirty Dancing lift, then I'd take them on Britain's Got Talent, which I did actually audition for as a kid, but I had no idea what I was going to do. It was a bit of a stupid idea. Anyway, the time of my life, it was a 10th Doctor and Donna Noble Doctor Who comic strip, and it's included in the comic strip collection The Widow's Curse. It was done by Doctor Who magazine in 2008, and it's such an amazing comic strip. It's a fan favourite for a reason. Basically, Donna, she filmed a hologram of herself of the Doctor, and it was like saying how great a time she had and telling him not to feel bad if anything happened to her. It was quite moving, and you should definitely give it a read. But in that comic strip, one of the adventures featured some talking dogs that didn't even have a species. That's how obscure this is. And each adventure links in where, like, one of the characters says something, it'll lead into the next panel. Like, for example, in the talking dog one, the 10th Doctor says, "Get ready to." That is followed by the third story, where he says, "Run." And that's when they are escaping from menacing swamp creatures. But in this story, the dog one, basically, it's talking dogs, and they want to rise up against the human masters, the people like us that keep them as pets. And it's a really cool idea. It's basically based on the famous painting, Dogs Playing Poker. Wearing these like Victorian costumes, it's really, really cool. And they have all this crazy stuff in their spaceship because the Doctor and Donna are doing like a spaceship above London, and they have like a snooker table, and they have all this Victorian setup. And one of the dogs is wearing like a monocle. They've got this Victorian garb on. It's really cool. Like one's got a deerstalker on as well. It's such a novel, crazy idea. But so many Doctor Who stories have taken these things in paintings and turned them into things. Like the silence is based on the scream, and that's such a novel concept of a weird face. And it looks like the screaming. It's like the Home Alone, Kevin McAllister thing. It's really cool that. But it's a really good adventure in this comic strip. But only at one point, she calls them dogs from space, and that is textbook Donna Noble. But it's a really cool idea, and something that could have had its own comic strip, really. They could have had a whole adventure with these dogs can talk and they want to war over the human masters. But I do not like the idea of like dogs ruling over us, keeping us as pets. I would not want to be a pet to something. I mean, could you imagine if you were having to be taken out on a lead to be walked and let out once a day to play in the garden? It would not be a way to live. But it's okay with dogs because they're quite obedient and they need that kind of person to look after them. We can look after ourselves. But for us, it would be like being a prisoner. I wouldn't want that. But I actually explored that idea in a fan fiction I did once called An Unearthly Policeman. It was like, it wasn't very well written, but it was a fun thing to explore, these aliens keeping humans as pets and treating us how we treat dogs and cats. But they're completely different species, they need that level of help that we don't need. Yeah, they're great villains. It's a great concept, so it really gets you thinking. All that with like dogs wanting to rule over us and sort of keep us as pets. It's a great idea. And if it was explored in an actual full-length strip, I think it would be even better. It would be fantastic. You can imagine what they could do there. You know, you could show the dogs using their ability to sniff scents out with their noses, find humans through scent, and all the things that dogs can do, like how they can dig holes in gardens. They could, dig a hole and trap a human in a hole, and then use their digging to trap people in holes. They could bite people, they could bite humans reacting badly, being mischievous, being naughty, trying to set themselves free. And they could sniff things out that humans have, like any hidden weapons and stuff, and they could really rule over people. They could become the evil conquerors of the world. I think dogs have more potential in some ways to become evil conquerors of the world than cats. But I don't think my cats would agree. My dogs would, Jasper and Rosie, but Missy and Tiger would say, no way. We would do a better job. Let's let them decide that. But actually, I got more of that than I thought I would. So what do you think about his characters? Let me know in the comment section below.